Hello everyone, welcome to Jabra Filmy Fan. I'm Milan and today I'm going to be reviewing Lootcase. Lootcase is a Hindi language film that's available for streaming on Hotstar starring Kunal Khemmu, Rasika Duggal, Gajraj Rao, Ranveer Shore and Vijay Raaz amongst a host of other characters. The story simply put is Nandan Kumar played by Kunal Khemmu is a guy working in a printing press as a technician. He lives a hand to mouth existence. He has a small family, his wife Rasika Duggal and a small uh, son. What happens is that one night on his way home from work, he stumbles upon this bag full of money and he makes a decision to take that bag home with him. Obviously because he's never seen that much money before in his life and he feels it can solve all his problems. Into this mix, you have a couple of other characters like Gajraj Rao plays the politician whom the money belongs to. Ranveer Shore plays the cop who's tasked with finding the money and returning it to Gajraj Rao. And you have two gang members. One, I'm sorry, I don't remember the name of the gentleman, and the second one is played by Vijay Raaz. Now, they are opposing gang members. One works for Gajraj Rao, and Vijay Raaz is the rival. So everybody has their own motivation in getting their hands on the bag of money. I won't reveal any more about the story because that would involve giving out spoilers. But let me tell you something right away. This movie is one of the funniest movies I've seen in a long time. Yesterday, I reviewed Nishabdam, which was one of the worst movies that I've seen, but Loot Case is definitely one of the funniest films I've seen. Credit goes to the writers and the director, Rajesh Krishnan, I believe, who's helmed this movie. And I've got to tell you that this brought back memories of movies like Jaane Bhi Do Yaaro, First Gary Obama, Guy Ritchie movies, which has this element, there's a constant undercurrent of humor that is there, and a couple of serious sequences thrown in here and there. But unlike Guy Ritchie movies and all, it's not a violent movie, right? So it is something that you can call it as 13 plus because there's some mild language involved, but nevertheless, it's a very fun movie to watch. And the important thing to understand over here is that the humor is not crass, it's not there's no actual effort being made. Sometimes you have the golmal kind of films, though they are entertaining, but the humor can be a little loud. Here the humor is very, very smooth. It's written into dialogues that have been spoken on an everyday basis, that seems like a normal conversation that's taking place, but that's where the humor is, and that's what actually makes this movie tick. Coming down to the performances, Kunal Khemu is such an underrated actor. I mean, I feel bad for this guy, right? From his time as a child actor to now, he is a powerhouse of talent, but he doesn't get those opportunities that other actors do. And when he does get opportunities, he shines in each and every movie. This is another movie. He plays that character of this lower middle class guy who is struggling to make ends meet, but dotes on his family, and he's in a conflicted state. When he receives that money, he doesn't know what to do, and it just leads to hilarious situations. So he's in top form over here. Special mention should be given to Rasika Duggal. She's the only female member in this entire movie. She's the only female cast member, and the important thing to know is that she manages to hold her own. Right, her sequences involving Kunal Khemu are an absolute delight to watch, especially when they are they just those sequences where they are trying to flirt with each other, and they use Chinese as an example, Chinese food, to flirt with each other. It's really funny. And you have Gajraj Rao, who plays the politician, the scheming politician. And let me tell you this, that Gajraj Rao has constantly managed to impress. I remember that when I saw him in movies like Shubh Mangal Zyada Savdhan, and I think it was Badhai Ho, that I had a feeling that he was getting typecast in those kind of roles. But here, the true beauty of this actor is that he manages to play this role in the same understated manner, but he's truly evil and cunning. But kudos to him, he manages to bring out humor even in those situations. The way he delivers his dialogues. Ranveer Shore as the cop who has been tasked with finding the money is again playing a character that he has played Of late he's played in a lot of movies in a similar manner, right? Not necessarily playing a cop, but a similar manner. But again, very very effective. The sequences where he's questioning the bank teller, a bank employee, is truly one to watch out for. It's hilarious, and he also does justice to his job. Vijay Raaz playing a gang leader, a don, is again something that he has done in multiple movies. Something like Delhi Belly, Made in Heaven. You get those same flashbacks that when you see him playing this character. But again, credit to him. Even though he's played this character so many times earlier, he manages to bring some freshness to it. In this movie, his quirk is that he loves National Geographic, right? So he uses examples from National Geographic of the way animals survive, the way animals hunt, and he puts them into real life examples to explain things to his lackeys or henchmen. And two people over there, his right hand and his left hand man, they are beautifully cast, and he constantly keeps chiding them for not subscribing to Nat Geo. And then when they finally do, that's a golden moment when it happens in that film. The way it all comes together, it's really good. And a special mention to the child artist who plays the son of Kunal Khemmu. He has a couple of sequences only, but he shines in each and every one of them. Truly a talent to watch out for. So all in all, it's this wonderful cast that makes Lootcase work. You have a story that is fairly simple and straightforward in nature, but it's the direction and the performances of the entire cast that lift this movie from ordinary fare to above average fare. It's truly a really really nice movie to watch, and I feel sad about the fact that this movie was made in 2019 but it didn't manage to get a theatrical release, where you have so many bad horrendous movies of A-list actors that find a theatrical release. I guess we as an audience are to blame for that, but I'm not going to get into that debate. All I can say is that this movie is finally now streaming on Hotstar. Please do go and watch it. It's a nice Sunday watch to watch with your family, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. I hope you like this review. Please let me know in the comments if there are any movies that you would like me to check out or web series. I'll be happy to get to that. Do like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Till then, take care and stay safe.